Well, hey everyone, and welcome. Hey, listen, I wanted to come on this morning because I wanted to let you know that I am super excited here because I have just launched my new group called Empowering Women. And this is where I coach women 50 plus how to turn their passion and their hobbies and their talents into a paycheck, how to make money doing what you love. So if you're interested in learning more about that, I'm going to put a link in the comments below. And just go in there and click on that, watch the three-part video series and see how you can learn from that and maybe grow from that and be part of this group. So here's what I want to tell you what I know is true. There are three things that hold most women back from starting their own business, especially women, in their 50s and 60s and so on. They always think they're just too old, or they don't have enough time or enough money to get started. And this is why I created this three-part series called ATM. And in this video, I want to talk to you about age and how your age is actually a benefit to you. Did you know that women 50 plus are more likely to succeed in a business because of their age? Why? Well, think about this. You have years and years of experience. You have talents. You have you've mastered your skills. You have all of these things that you've been doing your whole life that you could be doing as a side business or a side hustle, and you don't even know it. So here's what I want to talk to you about. Taking what you love to do and turning that into a business. Now, I hear so many women telling me things like, I can't find a job because I'm too old, nobody wants to hire me, or I took a job just because I couldn't find anything else, or I hate my job, but I got to stay there because I'm afraid I won't find another job. Well, let me just tell you this. You don't have to be in a situation like that. You can literally start your own business doing what you love to do. And I did this, was it 19 years ago? I started my own bow finishing and decorative painting business. Now, I used to come from the corporate world. I worked in TV and radio for many years. And in the beginning, I loved what I did. But then it got to where I didn't like what I did. I actually despised it. I hated it. I couldn't even fathom getting up in the morning going to work. It drove me crazy. So I had decided that I'm going to stop doing this. I don't need to be miserable. I'm going to start my own business. And that's when I started my full finishing decorative painting business. And so I've had it for 19 years. And then as the social media thing all started, I started to realize that I'm missing out. I need to get on the social media bandwagon here and start promoting my business that way. Because let's face it, I was 58 years old, 3 years ago, when I was 58 years old. I started thinking to myself, okay, so what am I going to do 5 years from now? I mean, I can't be climbing ladders and scaffold forever, obviously. So I have to find other ways to generate income and figure out a way I can make money working for myself so I didn't have to go take that job working for another office or, working the weekends, working the holidays, or asking for vacations and all those kind of things. I love being an entrepreneur. I love that time freedom. And I just couldn't fathom going back to work for corporate America. So I had to learn how to take what I had, my talent, and utilize that so I could make money working from home. So one of the things I did 3 years ago is I took my talent, what I was doing, and I brought that online. And it was the best decision I had ever made. I have, from doing that, opened up so many doors of opportunities, created more business, and literally have made thousands of dollars just by posting my pictures online. And this is what I want to teach you guys. I want to teach you and show you how you can take what it is that you love to do. Now, you're probably thinking, well, it's just a hobby. I just do it for fun. I don't see how anyone's going to buy my products or my services. It's just something I just like doing. Well, let me just tell you this. There are thousands and thousands of people out there that will pay you to do the thing that you love to do because they just don't know how to do it. For instance, I paint furniture. People don't know how to do that. I paint walls and do all these kind of things. And so I learned that there are people out there that are my clients that'll pay me to come in the house and do it. And then there are other people out there that'll pay me to teach them how to do it. So this is when I decided, like, wow, this is a real thing here, and I could be making money showing people what I do. So this is something I wanted to show you how you could do too. And you're probably also thinking, well, you know what? I don't know how to do social media. It probably gives you anxiety just thinking about that because you're not a techie person or you just don't understand how it all works. Well, here's the real short and the long and short of it all. If you want to work for somebody else, you're going to have to learn all their rules, all their techniques, all of their strategies, and office politics and all that kind of stuff, and what the job is on their watch, right? Why not do that on your own? Social media is not a hard thing to learn. There's just little things that you have to know what to do. I mean, maybe just what social media platform works best for your business. And these are some of the things I'm going to be teaching in the group. You don't have to be on all the social medias. You don't have to know all the things to get started. You just have to get started. So if you're in a job, say, and you're just not liking your job, and you're trying to figure out a way to get out of that job, this might be a great thing for you to do. Find something that you love to do and turn that into a business. And if you don't even know what that is yet, here's what I want you to do. When you go to the link below, I want you to watch video number 1. And in there, I'm going to have a list of 50 online businesses for the 50 plus woman. I promise you, there's going to be 2 or 3 things in there that you're going to say, oh my gosh, I know how to do that. I could totally do this. And brainstorm, think about some of the things that you love to do. Last week, I was talking to somebody regarding them starting their own business. And she has been for 2 years looking for a job. I mean, like 2 years, that's a long time to be looking for a job. And it was probably because she's in her 60s and she's having a hard time finding a job because nobody wants to hire her at her age, okay? So I said to her, well, why don't you start your own business doing something that you like doing? Well, she says to me, well, I really don't know what that is. So I said, well, think about some of the things that you're really good at and things that you've done in the past. And after we brainstormed a little bit, we got talking about this. I said, listen, you used to work in a corporate office doing as an assistant, working for, your big boss, doing all of his stuff for him. And these are things that you could be doing for other people. And I'll give you, for instance, I have a virtual assistant that I hired to do things for me that I just am not good at and things that I really don't want to learn. And she's amazing, amazing. She's like a godsend. So I hired her to come in and help me with things like, say, Pinterest. Now, can I sit there and learn how to make these pretty pins all day? Sure, I could. But do I want to? No, because that is not my jam. That is not something that I'm good at. And I want to stay in my own lane, do my own thing, and do what I'm good at. So I hired her to do that. So, I'd say about a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to another woman at church, and she was telling me the same thing. She said she has a job actually, but she doesn't like the job. She comes home every day tired and stressed out, and it's just a lot. And she just was trying to figure out a way to kind of get out of that job and figure out another job to go get. And I said, well, why don't you start your own business? And again, she says, well, I just don't know what to do. I have no idea what I would do. And I said, well, think about this. What are some of the things that you like to do? And after about 30 seconds, she said, you know what I like? I like QuickBooks. I love doing QuickBooks. I'm really good at it. And I raised my hand. I said, girlfriend, I will be your first customer because that is something I hate to do. Can I just say hate? I hate doing that. This is not something I enjoy doing. So I would gladly hire her to do that for me. So I said to her, like, you could literally just start bringing on a few clients at night, starting your business small, like a little side hustle, and growing that business so that you could literally walk away from that other job. You can quit that other job and start your own business at home. There are thousands and thousands of people going online every day starting their own business. Did you know Facebook has over 1.41 billion people on Facebook every day, and over 500,000 people joining every day. This is huge. Look at, you have a whole world, a whole sea of people out there that are looking for people like you. If you're making jewelry, there are people out there that would love to buy your jewelry. Maybe you're a pet groomer. You could be teaching people how to groom their pets. Believe me, I know there are people out there doing this. There's a guy out there right now, he has an online course, believe it or not, potty training puppies. What? There are people out there that want to learn how to potty train their puppy, evidently, and people pay him to teach them how to potty train their puppy. I mean, this is how crazy it can be. I mean, it's never ending. Maybe you paint furniture and you would like to learn how to, get more customers on Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest, or there's so many different ways that you could be growing and taking your talent and making money with that. Let me think of something. Cake decorating. Think about this. You might love to bake cakes, but a lot of people don't know how to do that. You could be teaching them how to do this, how to decorate a cupcake. Maybe you could be selling those cupcakes, and there's so many different opportunities out there for you. So don't think that just because you've been doing it all these years and like everybody knows how to bake, not everybody knows how to bake. Believe me, they don't. And a lot of people know how to cook. Say you cook, you love to cook. You could teach people how to make recipes or healthy recipes. Pinterest is one of the #1 search engines for food and drinks. So there's a great platform for you to be on to start generating some revenue from that. And I'm on Pinterest, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, but you don't have to be on all the platforms all at one time. Find your jam, find what you like to do, and then find those 2 platforms that you like to be on and where your customer is going to find you. So this is some of the stuff I'm going to teach you in the group, how to do that, even how to get started. Maybe you don't even have a business yet. You don't even have an idea. What we can do is teach you and show you how to find your talent, find your God-given gift, and use that to make money. And I have a step-by-step program. I call it First Things First. And I show you how to get started first. The first things you got to do and the last things you got to do to get your business going. And I'll guarantee you within 30 days, you'll have your business up and running. So if that's you and you just think you're just a little too old to get started, you got to stop the thinking, because you are not too old to get started in your own business. There are hundreds of thousands of women out there starting their own business. And this is where the world is going, guys. I hate to tell you this. Everything's going online. We're shopping online. We're promoting online. We're finding people online. And this is where you need to be. You just need to get started in doing that. And if it gives you a little bit of anxiety, don't worry about it. I'm going to show you exactly what I did, give you all my resources, and how I took my business online and how I'm generating multiple streams of income doing just that one thing I love to do, and that's painting. And in this group, I'm going to teach you how to do that. So thank you so much for joining me. Now, please do me a favor. I want you to go, if you have any questions, go into the comments below. Ask me whatever questions you have. I'll be happy to answer those for you. Watch the video, download the PDFs, and I'll see you Friday, and we're going to talk about time and how you can find the time to grow your business. Thanks so much, everybody, and have a blessed day.